Hello!
Hello, everybody.
We are alone in here today again because my two sisters went home yesterday. And when they, decide to go home, they go home. And when they decide to come, I just tell them, yeah, it will be nice if you guys can come. But I don't stop them if, they want to go home or they want to stay. They can...
They come and go as they want.
Yeah. Especially Maribin.
Free spirit.
Yeah,
come and go.
goes back and forth. But I like to have her here because, she helped me with the work in the house. And when she's not here, I have to do all of it.
Yeah.
So, by the way, here's the topic that we want to talk about. It's about our marriage and about our...
Yeah, we got so many questions about our marriage because of the big age gap. How does it work out?
Yeah.
And then when we tell people we've been married almost 15 years, then it kind of surprises them because first they think, oh, this big age gap's never going to work. But
yeah,
it did, especially since it was based on a lie. Our marriage was based on a lie.
Really? What's your lie?
Yeah, when we first started communicating, I turned, I think 60 years old 12 days before we met. And so she asked me how old I was. I said 59. Of course, because it sounded younger than 60. And I wasn't used to saying 60 yet.
Is that the only thing you lied to me?
No. And when I asked you your age, you told me...
I lied also.
Yeah, you lied also.
I guess it was like I was trying to be as old as I can because I was too young, and he's trying to be as young as he can because he's too old.
Yeah.
So it's like I go, everybody that I talk to, oh, you're too young, even if like that. But Dennis was like, because at that time you were like what you were looking for is like I was way below than what you were looking for, and you were also kind of above what I was looking for.
Right.
So how did it work out then?
I don't know. Well, I mean, we just kind of hit it off talking.
Yeah.
We went on that Filipino Cupid website. That's where we met. And, we started talking. I think we met in July, and, by October, I was going to come there in September, but I got in a motorcycle wreck.
Right.
And I couldn't travel. And so then I waited till October to come.
Yeah, October you came to Bohol, and then we met in person, and it just like, that you can tell where it's like you have a connection or it just clicked, like it worked for you both.
Yeah.
And,
you told me you were 23 or something like that, right?
Was it 22 or 23?
I think you told me.
Yeah, and he asked me about, so you're gonna turn 24, or I wasn't sure if it was 24 or 23, but and then I was kind of like nervous because I know I was lying about that, but that's the only thing I lied to you about is that, about my age. I didn't lie about anything else.
She said, no, actually, I'm going to turn 20.
I was
kind of a surprise, but
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you did not want to turn into like the line of 6. That's why you want to remain into like
59.
59 because
Well, I gotta admit, 59 sounds a lot younger than 60.
yeah, that's true. And at that time when I met you, like I just want to see what you look like. I just want to confirm if do you really have a white skin and a longer nose or something like that. I just want to check. But I did not really plan on like, this is the guy that I'm going to marry, but I was just checking, you out in person.
Checked each other out, came over here and checked each other out.
Yeah, and it seems like we like each other, I guess.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Well, there were a couple of times where I was thinking or asking to myself, like, am I sure if this is the guy I'm going to marry? Because, he's really obviously way older than me.
Right.
But as we go on and the more we talk, the more we know each other, the more that I don't want to be away from you, It's like...
Yeah, I mean, she had, evidently I had the qualities she was looking for. and vice versa. It's just the package wasn't what she had in mind. But the more I interacted with you and communicated with you, the more I realized that you were what I was looking for. You were honest, you were sincere, you were funny, you had a good sense of humor, you were beautiful, you had a nice family, all of that. And but when I first saw you, you looked like you were about 15, and I said, oh crap, man, I'm gonna wind up in jail.
Yeah, I know that you told me that later.
Yeah.
But you were a little nervous because you wasn't sure how old I was. I looked very young. Well, I was very young at that time, but not 15.
So that was the first time I came over here, and I stayed for 10 days. And then her grandparents lived way up in the mountains, and the first time I came over, and we went up there, and they had a big banner up, welcome, blah blah blah, Dennis, blah blah blah, and we decided to get engaged, so it was our engagement party, and all her family from Bahal was there. Her mom and dad were there.
Yeah, they came.
Along with Maritis, her little sister, which was like
Maritis
4
was
years
only
old.
3 years old.
3 years old, yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was a great party.
She was like Samilin at that time,
Great party. We had a good time. And
who would have thought that it will work out? Because, well, I know for me that's the only thing I lied about anyway is, my age. And you also, hopefully, that's all you lied about, and is your age, that's all?
Yeah. So the marriage was based on a lie.
And it worked.
Yeah, it worked. But eventually I came over again. I came over 3 times. And then the 4th time when she got her visa is when I came over to pick her up. Mm-hmm. And I just flew over for a couple of days and took her back with me. Yeah. But I came over 3 times prior to that. Mm-hmm. Because we had to have all the pictures to submit for the process for visa, and we got the visa done in 6 months. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 6 months, and she got her visa.
Yeah, we mentioned some of this about our other videos, like on how we met, but we just want to particularly talk about that.
A recap of some.
Yeah, some of the how our marriage started, and I'm so thankful, honey, that that's the only thing you lied to me. Hopefully there's nothing else.
No, that's it. That's the only thing I wasn't truthful about. I told you everything else.
Yeah.
And
I know you did.
Yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been 15 years either.
No, I don't. It seemed like it's only been like for the longest, like 5 years.
Yeah, at the very longest.
Yeah, well, I met you and I decided that. When we had that engagement, and I go, well, I guess he's the person that I'm going to marry, and I wasn't really much focusing on like what my life is gonna be in the U.S. or how it's gonna be, what kind of job you have. Yeah.
For me,
I don't even know. The most important thing to me is like I won't wind up in your backyard. I won't wind up buried in your backyard. Yeah. That's all I really care. The moment I get into your, like you were renting an apartment at that time, because you
It was one of the apartments. It was a
duplex.
Yeah, we had a garage. Yeah.
Right. At first moment, I wonder if wow, this is gonna be the place where I'm going to stay and look around, and I was hoping that you're not gonna do some harm to me, But
before she came, Fresno has a pretty, is where I lived at the time. Has a pretty good size Filipino community there. So before she came, I drove around and found this little Filipino store, and that sold stuff, and told them my fiance's coming, blah blah. Oh, bring her when she gets here, and so then there was a group of ladies there that had a little get together every week, and so. After a couple weeks after she got there, I took her over, and they kind of took her in as their little mascot. And so they taught her a lot of things about, helped her with her clothes and makeup, and taught her a lot of stuff. And
Yeah, I
So
met some
I was glad
Filipino
that-
friends, and
yeah.
I was the youngest of them all
Yeah.
at the time. They were all in their late 20s, 30s, 40s, up to 50s, and I was like only
Their little-
20.
Their mascot.
Oh my God. They made
They were-
me their youngest sisters.
Yeah. So that helped her a lot. You know, I was trying to do everything I could to help her
Right.
get.
That was hard for me, honey, when I went to the US.
Oh, I'm
because
sure it was.
Before I left, you know, all the rumors and even my parents are doubting because
Oh,
they
yeah.
would go, "Oh, why did you send your daughter? It's very dangerous. I just
Mm-hmm.
heard of an American killing his wife with an iron." And I go, my mom was just crying and crying, and I called my mom and comforted her that I'm fine. Dennis is a good man, and eventually, slowly and slowly, finally they really trusted Dennis that he's a good man and that he's taking care of
good
me
care of
there. But on the other, not just the Filipina that would do something to American, because there's also a lot of Filipinas that are like not good. They
Yeah, they go there and get a green card and then
Yeah.
split. And she knew some girls that.
a few of my the people I know that they broke up with their husband, they married. I mean, I don't want to go into there like that, but it didn't wind up well for their marriage and.
Yeah, in 2008 when the economy took a nosedive, this was corporate downsizing. I lost my job. By then I was 62. The economy was bad for 3 or 4 years. By then I was. In my late 60s, hell, nobody's going to hire you. That's the kind of job I had,
Yeah.
So that's when I started driving truck a little bit. And for a
Yeah,
year
and
a
there
half.
was thank you, by the way, for all your nice comments about the pictures that we showed, about our pictures in the US. And there's a lot of positive comments, except for that one person. But, it's like a stupid thing for us to show our pictures, but because it's showing our Dennis BMW and Harley Davidson. Oh my God.
Well, it's part of our life.
Yeah, I know. That was part of
We're
our
supposed
life,
to
and like
hide parts that
yeah, it was our life. That doesn't mean that we were living like a high life in the US. I mean, all your BMWs and Harleys are, I don't know if they were.
They're all gone now. Well, anyway, and so the years being married, we never really had any
Issue.
big, tremendous fights. Like I'm going home or get out or anything like that.
Yeah.
We've had disagreements, but
Yeah, we do.
on a couple of things sometimes. But
Our fights are not really major, it's all about tampo. I'm
Yeah.
the one who, well, I admit that I'm the one who always do the tampo, and you are, very patient and understanding, and you're not really a moody person, honey.
No, I'm not.
Unless
Not
I
the-
try to provoke you.
Unless I
then you
get pissed off, or unless I get mad, and then then I'm a different person. but-
Sometimes I try to provoke him. Maybe I purposely do it sometimes, but usually you are just in a normal mood.
Yeah, I'm pretty much
Mood.
the same all the time, unless I get disrespected or somebody tries to
Yeah.
look down on me or something.
You don't have much patience to other people, though, but you have a lot of patience with
I have
me.
patience with a lot, everybody that's nice. But you're right. If somebody's rude or trying to be a wise guy, I don't have any patience at all. But if they want to treat me nice, I'm nice all day long. I just
Well, yeah, that's the kind of person you are.
I've always been that
I'm
way.
different,
And it's
though.
brought me lots of problems in my life being that way, and I know that.
We're kind of like opposite, honey.
Yeah.
Because I'm a kind of person that like try to just go with the flow,
Yeah, I know. So it's a good combination, I guess.
Yeah.
So we work out something in the middle, and it works out good.
Well,
You inspire me to try to be a better man.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, honey. Well, we are in about like 6 months or less than 6 months. We're going to be 15 years of being married. So
Yeah.
far, honey, how is it?
So far, it's great. So far,
It's very nice that you are married for this long and you still
I feel very lucky. I feel very lucky. My life ended up this way. I have the wife that I always dreamed of. And lifestyle's okay, not bad. Even all the difficulties and trials and tribulations we had getting here to the Philippines, it wound up to be pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I feel lucky to have you too, honey. I'm glad that you did not bury me in your backyard in the U.S. and
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And for the serious part, yeah, I'm glad that you are the way you are, and you really let me be me. You're the
Yeah.
kind of person that you don't control me. You don't tell me what what to do that I don't want to. What I'm trying to say is that you don't tell me, that's what you need to wear, or don't wear that, or don't eat that, or this is the one you need to eat. I'm grateful about how you treat me, and that for this long we are best
So
friends,
far.
and
Yeah, we are best friends.
so anyway, for now, that's that's what we can share with you, the topic that you might be interested to know about us. And next time, I don't know, we'll share if we can think of a different topic about our life, about our marriage, and
Yeah.
all of that, then we will share it with you.
Come up with something.
Yeah. So I hope you like this topic, and thank you so much, guys, for watching our videos. Thank you for all your nice comments. Oh wow, it's raining now.
Yeah, raining now.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much, guys, for all of you that doesn't skip the ads, even though I know it's a time consuming, but if you didn't skip it, thank you very much. And even if you skip it, I
Thanks
understand.
anyway.
Yeah, thank you also. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you in our next video.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.